Hello, in this video you are going to get the explanation for the poem The Unknown Citizen. I hope you know what is this. Here it is written in Hindi, Amar Jawan, that is a martyr. This is the place where respect is shown towards those martyrs. Here also in this poem, the poet starts with something like this. 2JS07 YM378. This monument is erected by the state, he says. That means it is again a common tomb, a memorial you can call, to commemorate an unknown citizen. Now at the outset, when you read the poem till the last line, you find that it is an elegy written in praise of a citizen, an honest employee rather. Now let's see what it has to say. He was found by the Bureau of Statistics to be one against whom there was no official complaint. The Bureau of Statistics is an organization which keeps a record of personal information about the people of that country. Here, the government is keeping a record of the employees. So, when you see that, according to the data available at the Bureau of Statistics, so he has no complaint. That means no one has ever made any complaint against this employee. And all the reports on his conduct agree that in the modern sense of an old-fashioned word, saint, for in everything he did, he served the greater community. Here it says all the reports. That means different agencies keep different data on that particular employee. That means he is seen, he is observed by different agencies. So they say that all these reports together, they say, agree that in the modern sense of an old-fashioned word, saint, beautifully it is given here. Saint, in the modern sense, it means a person who is very sober, never harms anyone, keeps to himself, and very docile. Except for the war, till the day he retired, he worked in a factory called Fudge Motors Incorporation. So it is a large establishment where so many are employed there. Yet he wasn't a scab. Scab is a person who refuses to take part in any strike. He wasn't of that kind. That means whenever there were strikes, he used to go and attend the strikes or odd in his views. Here is very important. That is, he kept his views by and large according to the others. That means he went by the mass. Very, very important it is. He had no opinion of his own. That is very crucial here. For means here it is because his union reports that he paid his dues. That is the fee which we pay, contribute, that he paid every time, and there are no dues. Our report on his union, our report, again very important. That means the government is keeping an eye on the unions also. So their report says, that is government's report says, that it was sound. Their union was very strong. And our social psychology workers found that he was popular with his mates. Social psychology workers means there are some people employed are in order to gather information about the personal things about the employees, where they go, what is their interest, are they happy or not, are they feeling bad about the institution. So when you see on the periphery, these psychology workers serve as good people, but when you get into the depth, then you come to know that they are only spying on you. They just want to know whether you have any affiliations with any other organization which the establishment doesn't like. That is the main thing here. They found that he was popular with his mates, that is colleagues. So he was comfortable with colleagues, everybody liked him and liked a drink. Like any other person, he also liked drink and he also went out into the parties. The press are convinced that he brought a paper every day. Press here means the newspaper agencies. Then they also are keeping the record that he has been a subscriber for a very long time. So he reads the newspaper every day. And his reactions to advertisements normal in every way. That means he is no different from other people, common people. So, policies taken out on his name prove that he was fully insured. Another very important thing, like any other person, he also has these life insurance policies. And his health card shows he was once in hospital but left it cured. That means no major health problems to this person. He has been to hospital only once and he got cured and was discharged only once, he says. Both producers research and high grade living declare he was fully sensible to the advantages of the installment plans. The organizations which survey the things. Normally, if you are an intelligent man, if you are a prudent man, you should never go in for any installment plans because you always lose. But people feel that installment plans are very good. So in the same way as the people believe the things, he also believes. Again, it shows that he is with the mass. He has no opinion of his own. Very important point. And had everything necessary to the modern man. That means the possessions. What are the things which keep us comfortable? Some examples it is given. A phonograph he had, a radio, a car and a fridge tire. That means a refrigerator. So these all the things he has. That means it shows that he is a upper middle class person who enjoys all the comfort. Our researchers into public opinion are content that he held the proper opinions for the time of the year. What a nice information they have here. You see again, researchers, that means again the people, those who are spying on us. The normally public opinions are taken before the elections, says opinions for the time of the year, he says. That means this person has no strong view of his own, or he has no consistency in his views. His views change time and again. That means as the people change their views, he also changes his views. He has no consistency. Very important point here. So those people, those who gather the information about the opinions of the people So they are content. Content means they are satisfied. That means what they expected, the same thing is there with him. That is pro-government normally. If you are pro-government, then you are said to be very good person. When there was peace, he was for peace. So when everybody wanted peace, he also wanted peace. When there was war, he went. So in some countries, it so happens that everybody has to be a soldier whenever the country needs. Every person has to go with a gun and fight, like Israel. He was married and added 5 children to the population. Now we might feel that 5 is a large number now, children, as far as the children is concerned. And further it is given, which our eugenist says was the right number for a parent of his generation. This number was quite good. That means acceptable at that time for his generation. Now it is changed. That's what it means. Because in some countries where population is less, they don't mind producing more children, unlike China and India. And our teachers report he never interfered with their education. So he sent the children to the school and he never bothered about what is going on in the school. Maybe he is satisfied or he doesn't want to go and inquire. Or only few people go to the school and ask about the progress of their children. That we see always. Was he free? Very, very, very important line in this poem. Was he free? Was he happy? Now, so far, what all he has given, this shows that this man has been a very good person. For whom? For the establishment, for the company, because he held the opinions as others hold. He is with the mass. He never questioned anybody. He never rebelled against the injustice. This is what is very, very important about this poem. Till this line, we felt that this person has been praised for being sober, for being honest, for not being a rebel, or for not holding any different opinions. Therefore, he was accepted as a good person. But now the poet questions, is this the right way? Not at all. Because when establishment goes wrong, if there is an injustice, you have to raise your voice, or you cannot just keep quiet. Now this man has been keeping quiet. Now further it says, this question is absurd. Absurd for whom? Absurd means irrelevant. Don't ask this question, because he had children, he had all the comforts, he had good salary, everything was good about him. So if you ask whether he was happy or free, then it becomes absurd. Who says this? The government agency, or the establishment, or the management of the factory feels that this man has been very good because he was docile. But in the larger context, when you take this, definitely this is not at all good for any society. Freedom of speech and expression is very, very important in a healthy society. You cannot be a mute spectator. When injustice is going on, you have to raise your voice. That is what here it is. Had anything been wrong, we should certainly have heard. That is, this establishment, that is, we call it as a bureaucracy, This bureaucracy now says if he ever felt unhappy and if he ever felt that he was not free to express his ideas or opinions, then we could have come to know. He would have told us. That means they hold the opinion that everything was good, everything was fair and fine. Definitely, any establishment wants the people to be docile. They don't want anybody to question them. These people, those who are in bureaucracy now, when they were outside, when they were young, they might have had this opinion that one should not tolerate any injustice. One should raise the voice against the establishment when it goes wrong. But now, when they are in the bureaucracy, that time they expect every person, every employee to be not only honest, but also a person who says, yes, boss. For everything, he says yes. So these yes persons should not be there in any society. That society will not progress. Now I have given you the line by line explanation of this. As this video is going lengthier, it's a theme, analysis and appreciation will be taken up in the next video. Please watch the other video also. Thank you.